بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إنا أنزلناه في ليلة القدر وما أدراك ما ليلة القدر ليلة القدر خير من 1000 شهر تنزل الملائكة والروح فيها بإذن ربهم من كل أمر سلام تنزل الملائكة والروح فيها بإذن ربهم.
Today is another beautiful morning in the holy month of Ramadan. Today is the 28th day of Ramadan, 1444 after Hijrah of the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. May the peace and the blessings of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala be upon the seals of our noble Prophet. Okay, today is 28th day of Ramadan. Now, following the lunar calendar, we might have 29 days in Ramadan and we might have 30 days if the moon is not sighted. Okay, so that means we have either one more day or 2 more days, for Ramadan to come to an end. Okay, so now ask yourself, are you a Ramadan Muslim? Someone who is always a Muslim only when it is Ramadan? Or you are a full-time Muslim? Okay, when you answer yourself, then question yourself. Do you wish to remain steadfast in worship, in closeness to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as you have been from the beginning of this Ramadan up till now? The shayateens have been tied down because the month of Ramadan is here. So now when they lose the shayateen, are you the first person he is going to be able to grab? Are you the first person whose works and good deeds are going to be scattered away by the shayateens, because you go right back to those things that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala frowns at and commands you not to do? Are you going to remain close to your Rabbi, or you are going to go back to your old ways, change your names, change your lifestyle, change your dressings, as if it's only in the month of Ramadan that you are expected to be a Muslim? You are watching Al-Ikhlas Fi Ramadan, your Ramadan diet. We are going to be right back shortly after this break. Please stay tuned.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
You're welcome back, our esteemed viewers at home. Okay, so as usual, we have a very important and vital topic to discuss with you at home today. Today's topic is going to be ZAKAT-UL-FITR. Zakat-ul-Fitr is upon us right now. So we want to know everything about Zakat-ul-Fitr. And upon that, we have the honor of a special guest in the house to discuss this with us in the person of Ustaz Abdurrahman Adenrioye. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, sir.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Allah wa sallam. Thank you for joining us this morning.
Thank you.
MashaAllah. So let's discuss this topic briefly. So he will be able to shed a lot of light about Zakat-ul-Fitr. Then if you have any question to ask, you can call in and do just that. Okay, so Bismillah, Ustaz, please can you briefly tell us what exactly is Zakat-ul-Fitr?
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim wa salatu wa salam ala Rasulullah abad. Thank you very much for that question. Zakat-ul-Fitr simply means the zakat of purification of our fast.
No.
It means that it is a zakat-ul-fitr, it is a zakat that we do or that we observe during when we are about completing our fast.
Okay.
That is Ramadan.
No.
As we know, zakat is the fourth pillar of Islam, which is it is regarded as the right of the needy in one's wealth.
No.
Now, it is used to purify our wealth.
Okay.
Now, this time around, it is used to purify our fast.
No.
That is, for instance, of course, our fast, we know that we are not perfect, we are humans.
No.
There are certain one or two mistakes that we make or that we commit in the course of observing the fast.
The fasting.
And now this Zakat-ul-Fitr is meant to purify our fast for those small mistakes that we make in the act of fasting. Now, how do we do this? So it is a zakat that will give to the needy, especially those who do not have what to eat.
Okay, wait. So first of all, let's know who should give the Zakat-ul-Fitr.
The Zakat-ul-Fitr is for all those who fast.
Who fasted like in the month of Ramadan?
Who fasted in the month of Ramadan.
What if some are sick? They don't need to?
Sick, well, and you didn't fast all through Ramadan.
Yes.
It means you're going to pay back your fast.
Yes. Is it obligatory on you to pay Zakat-ul-Fitr?
Well, because it's a condition. Yes, so we will say that, yes, it's obligatory on you to pay Zakat-ul-Fitr because you're going to pay back that fast.
Okay, mashallah.
So, definitely you are also regarded as a fasting person.
Yes.
So, you have to also have to pay Zakat-ul-Fitr.
Okay, so then when does the Zakat-ul-Fitr actually expires?
Zakat-ul-Fitr expires immediately as soon as we complete the Salah, the Eid prayer.
Okay.
As soon as we complete the Eid prayer, Zakat-ul-Fitr has expired. And that is why it is said that it is something we are expected to observe shortly before the Ramadan comes to an end. Let's say the scholars says that anything from 27, 28, we should start observing the Zakat-ul-Fitr.
So now it's upon us already?
Yeah, it's upon us. It's upon us. Today is
28th of Ramadan.
And, so we can start observing Zakat-ul-Fitr by now.
By now, okay.
Yes.
Okay, so who should be the receiver of Zakat-ul-Fitr and who should be giving it?
Essentially, it is the needy are the ones that, those who cannot afford, so that they will also have a feel of the Eid period, especially the festive period.
Mashallah.
We know that the completion of Ramadan, it's something that we celebrate as Muslims.
Yes.
And we want everybody to be happy and to be in a joyous mood that we've been able to witness the month of Ramadan. And so it is a needy, those who cannot afford to get something to also feed on or feast on in this at that period of Eid. So it is the needy that are the recipient of the Zakat-ul-Fitr, while it is given by all those who fast, who can afford to give. All those who fast. Anyone that fasts, then Zakat-ul-Fitr is upon us, because we need to purify our fast. And of course, we must give zakat. In most cases, it is given by the head of the family on behalf of all those members of his household that are fasted.
Okay.
So So it is given by the head of the family. I mean, it makes it more coordinated that way.
Okay.
The head of the family gives it on behalf of all members of his household.
Of his family, yes.
Yes, for the needy people. In most cases, like I said, it is the needy, those who cannot afford what to eat or what to feast on at that period. Sometimes if we don't know these people, we don't have them around us, or we don't know them.
You don't live in the vicinity where you can see them.
Where you can see them. And then there are some masjid or masajid that have, they make plans.
Okay.
The imams, definitely, they know them, and they can always serve as the intermediary to get it to these people who will benefit from it. So some of our masajids around us could be of help.
We can take it there.
Yeah, we can take it there, and the imam will help us to coordinate and ensure that it gets to those people.
Okay, now, so another question is this. What if you take it to the imam, and the imam is not able to reach them after Eid, until after Eid?
The imam will tell you if he would not be able to reach them.
Okay.
So that means
that's why you have to be early.
That means he will not collect it from you.
Okay.
But once he collects it from you, it is duty on him. It is as good as you having observed ZAKAT-UL-FITR. You've done your part of the ZAKAT-UL-FITR. So if the imam knows that he won't be able to get it to those people before the time, he should be able to tell you that, sorry,
he will not be able to make it. Okay, all right, our viewers at home, that's what we have been discussing this morning, ZAKAT-UL-FITR. If you have any question to ask, please do call in. The number to call is on your screen, 08172057609. If you have any question, please do call in. And mashallah, inshallah, he'll be able to answer you. Okay, another thing is, what if you are a parent, like the head of the house, the father, you pay on behalf of your wife or wives and all the children. Now, what about the case where you have grown children that has maybe gone to school, traveled abroad, or they are also married? You know, but they are still your children anyway.
Yes, but it depends, because they are no longer your responsibility. They would have become the responsibility of somebody else, especially those that are married, perhaps the husband. And if they are the husband, then it's the responsibility for them to observe on their own household.
Okay.
If they are your daughter, then they have become the responsibility of their husband.
No.
For those who are in school or something, so you need to confirm. For instance, if they have a guardian, if the guardian might have observed it on their part because they are with him. So one need to be sure, or otherwise, if you have the means, I mean, there is nothing wrong if you observe it and it is also observed for them wherever they are.
Okay.
So it is not too much, because it's essentially a social integration program, which is meant to, make the community, the Islamic community of Muslims that are fasting, happy and have a feel of the
Eid that is, in the session.
Something that we've left out is the issue of what is the measurement of the ZAKAT-UL-FITR.
Okay, sorry, let's take this call. Hello? Hello? Yeah, hello, good morning. Who is on the line? Sorry? Okay, Khadija, where are you calling from, Khadija? Where are you calling from, Khadija? Oh, thank you, beautiful. Thank you very much. Jazakallah-Khairan. Thank you, Khadija. Okay, she's giving us. Okay, the measurement, yes, please.
Yes, it is one sahin for one
head.
For one head.
Okay.
And now one sahi for one head is like 4 mud. The mudu that we have, we use in our society, makes one sahi. So that means 4 mud for one
head
fasting person, for one head.
Oh.
So that's how we observe it. So we take, so depending on the number of fasting persons you have in your house.
So 4 mudu per head.
Per head. Yes.
Okay, mashallah. Okay.
So of food items.
Food items.
Items.
Okay. Sorry, let's take this call. Hello. Wa alaikum salam.
My name is Mo. I'm calling from Maraba.
Okay, go ahead.
My question is this. About the giving the zakat.
Okay.
What is the person that observes the fast and knows the dates of the issue of the zakat? You don't have answer to do this zakat. What that person will do?
Okay, okay. He will start to answer you briefly. He will answer you. Just listen on air. Okay.
Yeah. So ZAKAT-UL-FITR, like we said, is a social integration program meant to, make the Muslim community that have engaged in the Ramadan fast to be in a happy mood, to have a feel of the mood that we are in, so that everybody is happy everywhere. The entire environment is in a good mood. That they feel that festive period. Now, for somebody who has fasted but does not have the means to observe ZAKAT-UL-FITR, what that means is that perhaps the person has also fasted with a lot of hardship. So that person ought to have been somebody whom would have been supported even during the month of Ramadan. That is while fasting. So there is not there is no sin upon that kind of person, because it is genuinely that he doesn't have the means to observe it. So there is nothing that he has to do. Allah knows that he is unable to afford it, and that is why he could not observe it.
Okay, that means literally he has fallen to the category of a receiver.
Well, somehow, kind of, yes. He would have fallen into the category of a receiver of
ZAKAT-UL-FITR.
Also receive
ZAKAT-UL-FITR. Yeah, that's if anybody can spot him that he doesn't have. Okay, mashallah. Okay.
And he can also, approach, like I said, the imam and our masajid in our environment. Okay. You can always approach the imam, and I'm sure they will be in contact with them.
Yeah, hello? Okay, we missed that call. All right, the line is still open. You can still call in if you have pressing questions to ask, especially about the topic of the day, which is ZAKAT-UL-FITR. Okay, so, most people are actually shy to approach the imam to start saying, I'm sorry, I don't have, sorry, we have a call. Yeah, hello? Wa alaikum salam. Who do we have there? Okay, where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Kuje.
Okay, Kuje, go ahead, please.
My question is concerning the ZAKAT-UL-FITR.
Okay.
If you don't have the Muslim or to buy something for the needy,
okay.
what are you going to do?
If you don't have money to buy anything for the needy?
Yes.
Okay, what are you going to do? All right, Ustaz will answer you briefly. Okay, I think he's asking the same question.
It's similar to the question we just answered now, that if you are unable to afford, giving ZAKAT-UL-FITR, there is no sin on you, as long as you are sincere about it. It's not as if you are trying to
cut corners,
cut corners, or dodge that responsibility of observing ZAKAT-UL-FITR,
yes,
of giving to the needy at that point in time.
No.
Because it's actually for our own benefit, really,
yes,
if you look at it very well. And so, if one doesn't have the means to observe it, then Allah would
Allahu A'lam.
Mashallah. Best, and Allah is the one that will
that would reward definitely. Okay, so now another version of it is, what kind of foodstuffs can we actually give out? Because Allahu A'lam, but people give out like maize, like millet and guinea corn, and I don't think I see anyone taking that on Saturday.
Well, again, the Rasul says that the ZAKAT-UL-FITR is to be given on the food item that is common in one's community.
Okay.
And so it depends on what is common and what is prevalent in one's community as far as food stock is concerned.
Yes.
And again, you know, what one can afford, because the food stuff differs in terms of cost and in terms of types. So it is mostly the food stuff that you know that is
benefit.
common and can benefit people
that are living within the area you are. Let's say, for instance, in the north, you can do maize, really.
Well,
because they can do tuwo with
because
it.
Because it's exactly. It's
yes, and if you're in the southwest, you can do elubo because they can do amala with it.
Yes,
Aha, mashallah.
So, but you know, again, these are some of the foods that they would still require some little processing of before it can become something you can eat. So, again, it depends. Is a subject of what is common. Because if it is a common food stock.
Or can we say something that is easily, you can easily prepare, like that can be easily prepared?
No, it doesn't have to be something that can be easily prepared. But what is important is that it is a common staple food
in the vicinity you are.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, because I know that someone said that in the Arabian, you know, they use dates, you know, as ZAKAT-UL-FITR, and it's actually allowed.
Because in Arabian Peninsula, date is like a kind of food.
Yes,
you know,
to them.
Once you have date and laban, that is milk. I mean, it's a complete meal.
Meal for them.
In the Arabian Peninsula.
You dare not try that here.
So, again,
it won't go nowhere at all. Yeah. Okay, so we can do rice, for instance.
Yes.
We can do beans.
Right, rice is about the most common food
around you know, nationwide even.
Yes, so essentially rice, grains preferably.
Grains preferably,
like you said, millet.
Guinea corn,
and
then corn and the rest of it.
Beans and I mean all those.
Mashallah.
Grains.
Yeah, mashallah. Okay, so viewers at home, you can still call in if you have a question to ask, and we've been talking about ZAKAT-UL-FITR. It's already upon us. Today is 28th Ramadan, and Ustaz said we can start giving it from 27th, right?
Yes.
Okay,
from 27th of Ramadan.
Of Ramadan. So
before, because it expires immediately
as soon as they complete the Eid Salat, then it expires. It means if you give it out, it's now
is over.
It's over. So if you give it out after, then you are just giving a sadaqah.
It just be
sadaqah. Okay. All right, people. So please make sure you at least make effort to give as much as you can. And they said it is 1 mudu per head as compared to, you know, as the measurements for each head, you know, as per Nigerian measurement, because most people say they can't get jaka. 4 mudus per head. Okay, so if you can't get the jaka, it is 4 mudu per head. But if you have the jaka, how many jaka do you need for?
1 sahi is 1 sahi per head.
Okay, what's the definition of sahi now for the viewers?
Well, they said 4 mudus makes 1 sahi.
Yes.
So if we get the mood, if it is the mudu that we have, then we will take 4 of it
for one person,
for 1 head. And like that for the number of
mashallah. Okay, so and then you don't need to give it on behalf of someone who did not fast. Like you have children who didn't fast in the house.
Of course.
You don't need to give it on the behalf of those children who did not fast. So it's just upon those who has fasted as you know, to cleansing the Saum that we all observed in the blessed month of Ramadan. So I hope we have been able to discuss everything about this topic, because it is very vital and most people will just keep calling to ask, please, how many cups, you know, can I measure of ZAKAT-UL-FITR for a head? And you begin to confuse cups. Which one is cups again? Like milk cups that Nigerians use?
Yes, because some says that well, I'm not an expert in that, so I don't want to dabble into that, because I don't create more confusion.
Yes.
But at least as the mood that
it's actually easier.
We are all familiar
with yes.
So we just take 4 mood for 1 head, and that is 1 soy
Yes,
ahead.
that's the easiest way to grab it, actually. All right, so people, this is all we can take today on Al-Ikhlas fi Ramadan, your Ramadan diet. So I hope you are able to grab everything you need to know about Zakat-UL-FITR, and it is already open. You can start giving it from now. Okay, we had the honor of Ustaz Abdurrahman Aderioye to discuss this with us. Jazakallah sir, for joining us on the air today. Thank you very much for coming. Okay, so our people, this is all we can take tomorrow. Tomorrow, again, you can join me for another enlightening edition of Al-Ikhlas fi Ramadan. My name is Medina Fabum. I'm your host on this program saying, Ma salam.
إنا أنزلناه في ليلة القدر وما أدراك ما ليلة القدر ليلة القدر خير من 1000 شهر تنزل الملائكة والروح فيها بإذن ربهم من كل أمر سلام